Hello, and thank you for your recent purchase. I really look forward to reading for you today. So, the reading that you purchased was What is Influencing Me the Most Right Now? So, on my recorded readings, I pull the cards as you are here. And then also, when with this specific camera, if there is a card that it zooms in on, I actually pull a clarifier as well. And then I pulled out the Moonology cards to be able to give you your bonus card. So, what warning do they need to heed? Oops, what is a good outcome? Popped right out on the floor. And any more advice? We actually got two for that one. So, we'll put that there. And then we will pull the bonus card after we've done this part of the reading. So I want to be able to kind of get to the energy and then we will go into that. So take a deep breath. Find yourself open to the information that the universe would share with you. Good. I feel like you actually either meditate or use calming techniques because your energy went really calm very quickly. That's the first time I felt that. That was cool. So, what warning do I need to heed is showing up as the reverse Princess of Cups, excuse me. So, the reverse Princess of Cups is actually the reverse Page of Cups. So, what warning you need to heed at this point is showing there's a little bit of codependency. So, codependency in these kinds of situations, sometimes we don't see it. We don't see how we're depending on the other person. We don't see that without that situation, we would be making different choices in our lives. So, I feel that there is a situation and you're making those decisions that are not in your best interest, they're in another person's best interest. And you're hoping that if you make the decision like that, that they will almost like return the favor, that, oh, well, you picked me and you did the thing that was in my best interest, and I'll do the same thing for you. Unfortunately, that really won't be the way that this turns out. So, throughout your life, you really want to make sure that you're not finding that codependency. So, let me give you a story about codependency because sometimes people don't have a clear idea of what that means. So there was this person who I liked, this guy I liked, and I wanted to be able to spend more time with him. And we were talking about opening a business together. And then one day it dawned on me that I was wanting the business so he would have more time and would date me. And he was wanting the business so that he would be able to go out and do the other things he wanted. So I was kind of depending on him to start the business so I could get what I wanted, and he was depending on me. So then when I pointed out to him, like, hey, we're codependent, the whole thing crashed and we don't even talk anymore. So sometimes that codependency, that person is kind of staying around and is still in your energy because you guys are really connected. One piece of the puzzle you each have on your own. So, what is a good outcome for the situation is showing as the reverse Knight of Pentacles. So, the reverse Knight of Pentacles energy is about some laziness and some immaturity. And I feel like the good outcome is going to come because when you heed that warning and you start paying attention to what's going around you, you're not going to have the people in your life who are in that energy of not giving their full attention to the situation. You're going to be in that situation where you're like dependent fully on yourself. You're not codependent and hoping that person is able to help you get what you want. You're going to be able to work with the universe and with your belief system and get what you want rather than trying to get it from this other person. So then this says any more advice. This is showing as the Fool, which is awesome because the Fool is fresh hope. The Fool is about beginnings. The Fool is about finding out what path you were on, which was this path, and then making adjustments and finding yourself almost on a whole new path. Like, if you're able to heed those and expect, like, oh, this will be the good outcome, is that I'll see what's really going on, I'll have that pointed out to me, you'll be able to start this journey a whole different way. And then the clarity on that also came up as, wow, that's awesome. The Ace of Cups, which the Ace of Cups is about a new relationship. It's about things changing. Now, I feel that there is the potential for this relationship to kind of continue if you make these adjustments. There could be some kind of like rocking the boat moments where when you start expressing how you feel to people and what you want in a situation, it can feel really tumultuous. It can feel really like, oh, are we going in the right direction? But I feel like this full journey that you're going on is going to be this new romance that's coming in. Now, new romance can come in from the same person. It doesn't have to be that you're going to have to, start over again and scrap the whole thing. You're just really having the goal right now, or what I would suggest the goal would be, is that you kind of review what's going on. Ask yourself, does this person, any of the relationships in your life, not just romantic, does this person give me back equal or greater amounts of energy? Am I always the one paying? Am I always the one cooking? Am I always the one driving? Like, what does that? It's okay to expect that other person to put in energy and effort. And this is just not just romantic relationships. This is also friendships. This is family relationships. I feel like you really want to have other people have their happiness. I feel like you're a giver. You are, it's makes you happy to give those things for the other people. You're not doing it so that they'll do anything for you, but the problem is that you deserve you it is a balance in life for you to receive as well. If you say to yourself, well, I feel like I need to be selfless and it's really my job to help other people feel comfortable and happy, what's actually happening is you are not allowing that other person to receive that same type of joy that you feel when you help other people. So you're kind of taking away that happy energy that you feel when you're like, oh, they loved my meal, or they really appreciated the present that I got. You know what I mean? Like, you are not letting that person experience that same happiness. So sometimes you are supposed to be the receiver. You are supposed to be the person who gets the thing that makes them happy. Like, it is all about balance. In order for things to survive and go forward, we have to have balance. So I really sense that the thing that's influencing you most in your life right now is that your spirit guides and the universe are really working with you to help you determine what is a healthy amount of giving to other people. All right, so then let's go ahead and we will do the Moonology card. Kind of information would they need? Oh, this one popped right out. Perfect. So we have, wow, a time to give rather than take. People in your life, they need to start giving to you. You are so giving that it is time for other people to give to you rather than taking from you. Because think about it. If I came to you and I said, here's $1,000, would you say, oh, no, thanks? You would be like, oh, thanks. Why are you giving me this? Thanks. I really appreciate it. Like, you would find a way to, you would take it, because why not? So the people in your life that you are sometimes over giving to, they're going to keep taking it, and they're not being bad people. They are really finding a way to say, okay, this is available to me. I'm going to take it. So it is definitely a time for you to look around to other people and be like, okay, it's not selfish. It's not selfish in the way that most people are presenting selfishness. Most people say you're selfish when they say, will you take me to the airport? And you say no, and you're like, you're so selfish. Well, they didn't get what they wanted. There are going to be times when you are going to say no, and that's okay. That's healthy. That's boundaries. That's beautiful. So it is time for the people in your life to be giving to you rather than taking. Now, you can't require or make someone give to you, but what you can do is not give to them and match the amount of energy that they're giving to you. And I feel that that is really what's influencing you most right now. So thank you so much for letting me read for you, and I look forward to reading for you again.